telling the truth. You are the ones that I'm particularly this video is for, because if you follow Trump, you follow evil. I'll say that again. If you follow Trump, you follow evil. Trump was a dictator. He's a narcissist. He's a hate monger. He wants to divide us. I don't know how you guys can't see that. So that's who this video is particularly for. Okay. My name is Timothy Lee Klofsky, Master in Arts, Sociology, BA Theology. That's a BA Art and other associates. That's enough about me. This is a special Truth Talk with Tymon. Welcome everybody that's on my channel now watching this video, because this is an important video. Welcome to my special edition of Truth Talk with Tymon. Okay, let's get started. Are we in dangerous times? That's the subject. Are we in dangerous times? Yes, for certainly we are in dangerous times. Alright? It's a scary time that we're in. Especially with the MAGA Republicans. When the Supreme Court's already ruled on taking away women's rights. Alright? They already ruled on allowing prejudice against the LGBTQ community. You might not have to agree with what they do or their lifestyle, but all people were put on this earth for a reason. And hate, division, is wrong. Being kind to others and having diversity is right. I might be going back and forth in between subjects in this video, because I just mentioned diversity. I'm thinking about DEI from the military. Very good. It's only a 1 hour training. And it allows for the military veterans to know how to be respectful, know how to work better together with diverse people of different religions, races, beliefs, values. That's what it's all about. Because the GOP wants to take that away too. Gates was up there in Congress the other day, wanting to take that away. Speaking of Congress, another idiot. I shouldn't say idiot. Another not so bright person. Let me put it that way. Okay? Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's up there in Congress and she's yelling. She is yelling, saying, "Liars, liars, liars! Russia never invaded any country in Europe." Yeah, Ukraine. She did not even know Ukraine was part of Eastern Europe. And these are the people that's running our country. Jim Jordan with this so-called weaponization of government. You want to talk about weaponization of government? Donald J. Trump is a weapon for the government. He's weaponizing the government. He is, not only that, he's a danger to this nation. And I don't think DeSantis is any better. He's also a danger, taking away our books and our rights. Do you really want that? Trump was a danger. Let me get back to that. He's a danger. All right? He stole classified documents. He shared those documents as others. He incited an insurrection and violence onto our capital. Onto our capital. Because Roethlisberger, I got his book behind me, governor of Georgia, trying to get him to give him 11,780 votes. Trying to steal votes, trying to get fake electors, the fake elector scheme. You want to, if Joe Jordan really wants to do his so-called weaponization of government job, look into Trump and how dangerous he is. He's a very dangerous man. We don't need him in the White House. He wants to make the government a monarchy. He wants to take away the justice system. You know? Let's do, they're saying FBI is weaponized. No, it's not. The director, Christopher Wray, appointed by Trump himself, is speaking the truth about some of the most dangerous people in America. The most, dangerous terrorists in America are the right nationalists, the right-wing white nationalists. The right-wing white nationalists are the most dangerous people in this country. You know, the mass shootings. We know the majority of mass shooters in that category. And they follow Trump. Trumpism is evil. I had to get rid of a lot of my so-called Trumpsters that were following me on Facebook, Instagram, and other places on my social media. I got maybe 2 or 3 followers on this particular channel because I'm speaking the truth. And one of the people that left this channel, he goes, "Well, I thought this was going to be like Truth Social." No, because Truth Social is not Truth Social. It's lie social. It's full of rhetoric. It's full of hate. It's full of Trump really spewing his lies. That ain't what this channel is about. This channel is about truth, real facts. In the dangerous times that we're in right now, we have to keep a Democrat in the White House right now. I mean, look at all the good things that Biden has done. The American Rescue Plan. He got us out on the banks. Gave us those checks to help boost our economy. The CHIPS Act. The PACT Act, helping our veterans. Right? The biggest climate change bill in over a decade. You know, other great climate presidents were Clinton, Obama, whether the climate stuff really started, when the EPA was founded, and that was a Republican that actually founded the EPA, Richard Nixon. Yeah, Nixon wasn't great with the Watergate scandal. But if you think the Watergate scandal was bad, just wait till all this other stuff is coming out about Trump. It doesn't even compare. Trump was the worst president in history. In history. The most biggest criminal president in history. Anyway, what's I talking about? All the good stuff Biden has done. And then, of course, the infrastructure bill. The biggest infrastructure bill since Eisenhower. And the most programs to help the common person, people, the common people like us, since FDR. I compared Biden and FDR. Speaking of that, Marjorie Taylor Greene. Wow. I didn't mention that she's not so bright because she didn't even know Ukraine was part of Europe. You know, the comments about that. And then she's yelling about, FDR and Biden, comparing Biden and FDR, biggest socialist, and blah, 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 this, that, and the other. Actually making Biden look good because the stuff that she's touting and raving about are the stuff that's helping us, the common man. I mean, that is just hilarious. Bigotry Cohen, posted it on his Twitter. I found that on his Twitter page, and then I shared it on my Twitter page. It's just hilarious. I mean, and these are the people that we have in Congress. I can't believe these are the people that we have in Congress. And what's his name? Gates. Wanted to take away the DEI and the military, which is only a 1-hour training. I didn't only mention that, but I'm reiterating the fact. It's only a 1-hour training. As a former military man, active duty Navy for over 24 years, and then working with the Sea Cadets as a training officer for a couple years, writing training lectures and stuff. It's really some of the best training that I've actually seen was the DEI training because it's diverse, and equality, and helping the military to understand that. Getting along better with your fellow combat that you're serving with. And it's only a 1-hour training. But yet they want to take that away. And the worst is that senator, I think from Alabama. Now I got the mind block. You know who I'm talking about when I see what he's doing. Trying to take away women's rights in the military, women's reproductive rights, right? Well, in the military, especially I'm a veteran. In the military, women were really not allowed to get an abortion, from a military doctor, unless it was a life threat to her, or if it was in unusual circumstances, like she was raped by somebody, or something like that. like that of the mother or the child is gonna die in the womb, and you gotta take the sadly the fetus out. That's one of the times that the military can actually perform an abortion. So what the hell is he yelling about? You know, they have to go to a doctor out of pocket outside the military. Only thing the military is paying for is the travel. But that's always been a policy. I mean, yeah, the policy got changed a little bit. So what? Leave the military alone. And bring a commandant back to the Marine Corps. The Marine Corps is in danger right now because there's no leadership. All because you want to take them over more women's rights. And you really want the MAGA, far-right GOP, which is a danger, to keep bringing America backwards like this? I mean, we're going to go back farther than the 60s, the Jim Crow laws, farther than that, in the 50s, 60s, back to medieval times, the way the GOP wants to run this, especially the MAGA GOP, they want to bring us back to medieval times. We are in dangerous times, my friends. We are in very dangerous times. Now, this is a very important election coming up. We have to keep the Democrats in, doing the right thing for us. I mean, what did Trump do when he was in? He denied COVID, saying it's just going to disappear, letting all these other people die. He took us out of the World Health Organization. He took us out of the Paris Accord for the climate change. Put us in more danger with North Korea, writing love letters back and forth to Kim Jong-un, in bed with the dictators like Putin. Yeah, you want to talk about a dangerous man. Trump is a dangerous man, and so is DeSantis, who wants to take away our books on other rights. Heed my words. What way do you want America to go? Do you want us to go in that direction? Or do you want us to go forward in helping the middle class and poor with these programs that Biden's time to pass? Building America back better. Not only that, Trump, DeSantis, and all those other people, the climate change deniers, and the biggest threat to the earth, not just the United States, but the earth, is climate change. The biggest threat to the earth right now is climate change. And I mentioned 2030 in my other video. Other people say 2050. But 2030, things are going the way they're going. It's going to be. We have to make some drastic changes now because it's going backwards. I mean, I don't even think we did enough, even with the climate change initiatives that Biden put in place. All this stuff is going to take place by 2050. Emissions are going to be at this level and this and that. Is it really going to be enough with the way that the weather patterns are now, with the unusual heat that we have right now, the mass floodings down in Texas and all these places and the Midwest and the rain, unusual rain on the East Coast, the droughts and mass fires in California. It's just, if you don't think climate change is real, then open up your eyes and see what's going on just here in the United States alone with the climate change. It's the biggest danger. Join us at 350 World and help fight climate change. And like I say, I compare as much as Jerry Green did. If I look good, because I do compare Trump to FDR, because he's open. He's passing some of the biggest programs to help us. People call them socialist programs, but call them what you want to call them, but they're helping us. Okay? Biggest climate changes bills since even Clinton and Obama. The other two biggest climate change presidents since it all started with the EPA under Nixon. And then other programs got put in place by other presidents, right? Which, of course, Trump wanted to pull out of all those things, right? And, of course, the biggest infrastructure bill since Eisenhower. So, what way do you want America to go? Open up your eyes, people, because what way do you want America to go? Do you want it to go under the far-right, MAGA, GOP, and all that BS that they're doing? Or do you want them to go forward? I mean, look at this. We got some of the best job growth. I don't know, the numbers don't really add up because Biden is doing so much, and I want to bring that out there because, you're going to believe all Trump's rhetoric, or you're going to believe a president is actually doing his job and really trying to help us. We're in dangerous times. This is a very important election. And I know I keep repeating that, but this is a very, very important election. We're going to fight the climate. We're going to keep America going forward. Heck, if I want to go backwards to medieval times, heck, if I want this country to become a monarchy, heck, if I want Trump, who wants to take away basically our government, and because we have the three branches of government, if Trump gets in and gets his way, there isn't going to be three branches anymore. There's just going to be one monarchy in charge of everything. Must be like King Trump or whatever. I don't want that. And anybody with any common sense doesn't want that. Taking away our rights, taking away our books. What do you guys want? I don't want that. And I'm going to keep standing there, share the truth, keep fighting for what is right. And you guys can follow me on this channel or not. This was a very special edition of Truth Talk with Tymon. Open up your eyes. Do what's right. Be kind to each other. Don't be hateful. Don't be a hate monger like Trump. Be kind. Be compassionate. Be diverse. Do the right things. Because like I said before, if you follow Trump, you follow evil. And I don't want to follow you. That's why I've been getting rid of some friends, so-called friends. Because I need to keep my friends that don't follow the hate and the evil. I need to keep my friends godly, truly godly. I'm not saying I'm perfect because I'm not, but getting those nightmares and thinking about all the things yet to come, that Trump did get back in. That gives me nightmares. And I don't know. That's all I can say. So, just take care of each other, be kind, be compassionate. This does get along, and let's do the right thing.